Donald Trump tweeted a campaign ad, and it's a curious one. Take a look.
I am inevitable.
On this solemn day, I recall that the first order of business for members of
Just a quick correction. It wasn't Donald Trump himself who retweeted that. It was actually his campaign who tweeted it out.
Yeah. So now let's discuss the message that his campaign is sending. This is not a spoiler. If you didn't watch the movies, Thanos is the bad guy. A really, really bad guy. His mission is to destroy half of the lives in the universe. When he snaps his fingers, and in one of the movies this actually does happen, that's a spoiler, trillions of people die. Trillions of people. His campaign's like, yes, let's kill everybody. In that ad, when Thanos snaps the fingers and that thing happens, all those people die. There's a presidential campaign right now that has an ad where they're talking about murdering all the Democratic leadership. Now you can say, oh, it's a fanciful movie, etc. But why wouldn't you pick the good guy? Why would you pick the guy who kills everyone?
He knows who he is.
Exactly, they know. I mean, Jesus, you compare yourself to Thanos. So look, Jim Starlin, who's the creator of Thanos and legendary in this field, came out, and Anna's gonna read you the quotes in a second. But there's one more irony in this, and that apparently they missed. But I think Starlin's quotes are amazing.
So Starlin said, after my initial feeling of being violated, seeing that pompous fool using my creation to stroke his infantile ego, it finally struck me that the leader of my country and the free world actually enjoys comparing himself to a mass murderer. How sick is that?
No, it's impossible to say it better, right? They're like, yes, our candidate and the president of the United States is like a mass murderer. In fact, in that movie, he's the biggest mass murderer that has ever been. They know they're the bad guys. They're rubbing it in your face. They're like, you idiots, you think we're the good guys? We're Thanos. So look, now, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen all of the movies, or the last movie, the Endgame, Thanos loses. So when he says, I'm inevitable, that's deeply ironic, because in the very next scene, he loses. And it turns out he's not as inevitable as he thought he was. So on top of being monstrous, how stupid are they? They're backing the character that's a mass murderer and says, I am inevitable, and loses the next minute.
I mean, but it's a perfect addition to the main theme of Trump, which is it's okay to be a bad guy. You should celebrate being the bad guy. You should be proud of being the bad guy. I mean, think about how Trump has emboldened so many bad actors throughout the country. From like, everyday private citizens thinking it's okay to harass people of color and make them feel as though they're not welcome, to members of Congress who display behavior that's just beyond gross on a daily basis.
But look, guys, it's actually startlingly obvious when you look at all the movies. And by the way, why do they design the movies in the way that they do? Because it's to appeal to human nature, so they'll sell more tickets. Humans are actually, at the end, I know it's a struggle a lot of times, but fundamentally decent. We are social animals and we want to help each other. That's why the good guys win in the movies. If we were fundamentally bad people, the bad guys would win in the movies, right? So, because that would drive more tickets. Look at all the movies that are successful. Avatar, it's a big corporation that comes to steal the natural resources of a native population. The heroes are the native population that fight back against the big corporate behemoth. And what happened? It was the #1 movie of all time for a long, long time. Because people like the good guys, the underdogs. They don't like big evil corporations that come to steal your oil. I mean, natural resources on Avatar, okay? And so, the Republicans are the bad guys in almost every movie. And it's not because it's liberal Hollywood, it's because that's what sells. That's what people want. That's what they're attracted to. Does the torturer win in any of the movies? No, the torturer is the bad guy, right? And so does the guy who's greedy win at the end of any movies? Who says, no. A religious figure that says, no, God wanted me to have all the money. Give me all your money. Ha, the poor are now poorer. Does that guy win in the movies? No.
Gollum did get defeated.
Even Gollum got defeated, right? But our Gollums are Dick Cheney, Don Rumsfeld, George Bush, Donald Trump, John Bolton.
Sprinkle some Democrats in there because they exist.
Yeah, that's true too. And right now, unfortunately, real life is not like a movie. Bad guys win all the time because they have more money and greed is infinite. But at the end, the arc of the moral universe bends towards justice. And I believe that justice is coming and it will arrive in 2020. Let's cross our fingers and hope that we're right, while some Republicans, and especially the MAGA guys, root actively, now avowedly, for the bad guys to win and for them to rule the universe. I don't think that's what America wants. I don't think that's what people want. I think at the end, they're gonna make the right decision and vote for the good guy and not the most evil creature in all of movie history. Thanks for watching the Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.